Hey everybody, it's Greg here. Hey listen, today is Interrogating Reality Day, and I love this particular day for shooting videos because interrogating reality is so amazing because sometimes we get caught up in our reality, we get stuck in our reality, and we think this is how things are, or this is how things should be, and it just is what it is. And this is a great way to ask ourselves questions, to shake things up, because when we shake things up, we get new things happening. And when new things happen, we get new results, and there's all sorts of opportunity there. So hopefully you'll get something great from our conversation today. Interrogating reality. The question of the day is, how do you give yourself a break? How do you give yourself a break? Now, last week was Thanksgiving. And I don't know about you guys, but taking some time off around the Thanksgiving holiday always turns out to be a great thing. I mean, just having the time free to spend some time with the family, to eat some food, to do that kind of thing, always turns out to be a great thing. And yet, why does it seem like there's always some sort of resistance of being able to take some time off, right? To let ourselves off the hook of having to do and perform and all that kind of stuff. So, even if it's just for a short period of time. So how do you give yourself a break? There's a couple of weird things I want to talk about around this. So number one is, did you take some time off last week? Did you give yourself a break a little bit, allow yourself to recuperate and renew? Because the truth is that our performance goes down if we don't give ourselves the opportunity to do that. We just don't stay engaged in the things that are important to us. Okay. The second piece of this too is when I ask you how do you give yourself a break? There's a mental piece to this too. Like, do you talk to yourself very nicely? When you're doing things or you're not doing things, when you do things right or when you do things wrong, do you talk to yourself very nicely about that kind of stuff? How do you give yourself a break? Here's what I'm saying to you. It does not mean that taking time off or giving yourself a break is quitting. It's not giving up, and it's not being less. It's actually being more, because the truth is unless we have time to recover, renew, and restore ourselves, we are not going to be good for anybody, including ourselves. We're not going to be good for our businesses and our professional lives. We're just not going to be good. And so I want to remind you guys, don't ever give up, but occasionally give yourself a break. Whatever that needs to look like. Just long enough to recover and then go back after the hustle again. Okay? Listen, you guys are worth it. And I want you to know that although I'm fully committed to helping people get where they want to go as much as possible, I know that taking some time away and slowing down will make all the difference in the world. How are you going to slow down this week? It's a good question. It's a good one to consider. Want to talk about it? Give me a call. I love you guys. Be great. It's what you're made for. See you soon.